Hey guys, it's me Zachariah, and I am here with my recap for Pretty Wicked Moms. I am so sorry I did not get this to you guys yesterday. I had a really bad headache, and all I wanted to do was like sit in a dark room with no lights and not talk to anybody. So I'm really sorry I didn't get it to you guys sooner, but I'm here and we're gonna get it rolling. I have to say, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it yesterday because there was a lot of drama that went down on Twitter between Miranda and Emily. Like, it was crazy, and fans got involved and all kind of ridiculous. But okay, we're gonna get to that later. Let's talk about the episode first, and then we'll get into all the drama that happened on Twitter. But in the episode, it kind of focused a lot on Emily and Miranda. We didn't really see Marcy, Nicole, Meredith. We didn't see Meredith at all. Like, hello, I missed her. I really wanted to see how she was working her new makeover, but we didn't see her at all. We saw Nicole Knowles, because she was with Emily, of course. But it really focused on Miranda and Emily this episode. So Miranda had a audition with Ledger for, I don't know what it was for, some acting thing, I guess, or commercial or something, I don't know. But they went to the audition. Ledger kind of acted up, which he's kind of been doing that the whole season so far. Like, I don't say he's bad, but that's just, what we've seen, him crying and screaming and whatnot. But so anyway, they went to the audition, and Miranda, I don't know, she wasn't all that great to me. I mean, she wasn't bad, but she wasn't all that great either. Ledger kind of just acted a fool, to be honest, at the audition. But then the guy critiqued her headshot, which her headshot wasn't really a headshot. It was kind of like a centerfold picture, I guess. I mean, it was a cute picture. It just wasn't appropriate for what she was going to do. So I think she should have had that already taken care of before she went to the audition. I'm no expert. I'm no actor. I've only been an extra once, so I've never actually gone on an audition. But I would know that you would need to have an updated picture and a headshot, not a centerfold pic. Just like. But yeah, so he told her to update her picture and had Ledger actually audition with another woman. That would have hurt my feelings. Like, I would have been like, no, he is not auditioning with another woman. It's me or nobody. So I personally my feelings would have been hurt to have him audition with another woman, because that would make me think I wasn't good enough. And then on top of that, not only did he have to audition with another actress, but he did great with the other actress. Like, he didn't cry, he didn't scream, he didn't throw a fit or anything like he was doing with Miranda. So, no. Maybe Ledger needs a little bit more discipline. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about parenting, because that's a whole nother subject that we're going to talk about later. But I don't know. She need to put her foot down with him. Yeah, but I personally would have been embarrassed, not only by having another mother audition with my son, but just how Ledger was acting. I mean, I get all kids have a fit and everything, but Ledger, I don't know. It was just ridiculous. Emily, this episode, her nanny Miriam went on vacation, and it was interesting. It looked like she had a hard time with juggling having Amzi and work, which I guess anybody would. I mean, I don't have children, so I don't really know, but I guess anybody has a hard time juggling your child and work. I think the way it looked on TV, it made it look a little bit like she didn't know what she was doing. with her own child, which I don't think that's the case. I think everyone has a clue on what to do with their child. But the way it looked on TV, it kind of made it look like she relied on Miriam a lot. Which she might. I don't know. I don't know Emily personally. She might. I mean, with work and everything, she may rely on her nanny to do some things. Maybe not fully. But, I mean, I don't know. To me, it just kind of looked like she didn't know what she was doing. But I really do think she does know what she's doing. I just don't think she knew how to handle it all at once. I think she's so used to having work at work and then her home life at home, and then to merge the two, I think that's kind of where she was kind of flipping out and didn't really know what really to do in that situation. So I do think Emily knows how to parent her child. I really do. So that's that. I think she knows what she's doing. Pete and Emily's situation, with Amity sleeping in the bed with them, I don't have kids, so I don't know how it feels, but I'm sure with Emily working all the time, that's kind of her time with Amity, her comfort. Because, I mean, she said a couple of times she feels guilty for not spending as much time with her, but she does have to provide for the child. Pete has to provide for the child. So I get where both of them are coming from. However, my child wouldn't have been sleeping in the bed for 2 years. That's just how I see it. No reflection on her. I just think maybe they could have had like a crib on the side of the bed, maybe, and all three of them could have slept in the room. I think Pete would have been okay with that. To be honest, I do. I think Pete would have been okay with that. But just the situation, it looked like it was actually it was wearing on him because he wanted to sleep with his wife in the same bed. I do. And when Amzy finally got her bed in her room, Pete was like, it is going down. Pete was ready. He was in bed. He was ready to go. So, kudos to you, Pete. But speaking of Amzy's room, Amzy's bedroom looks better than mine does. Like, seriously, I need Nicole to come decorate my house because her room looked amazing. Some people were criticizing about her queen size bed, but if you look at it, for one, she won't roll off of it. For two, Pete and Emily don't have to buy a new bed as Amzy grows up because she already has a queen size bed. So smart thinking. But it was amazing. Her room was gorgeous. Like, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. They had a play date. Miranda invited Marcy and Nicole and Emily as well on the play date with everyone. Which, I don't know. I think, the play date. I do think it's kind of weird how it showed Emily freaking out because she had to take Amzy by herself on the play date. But if you remember, on like the second episode, I think it was, they had a play date then, and I don't remember the nanny being there unless I wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember the nanny being there, and Emily seemed just fine on that play date. So again, I don't think it's a matter of parenting. I just think that she was kind of stressed out about balancing having her daughter and then working at the same time. That's what I think, because it isn't like she has a 9-to-5 where she isn't the boss. She doesn't, it's not like she could just be like, I'm calling in. She actually owns Swank and takes care of everything. So I totally get that. Emily's parents came to visit. Emily's dad is Emily's dad is very wise. We only saw him a couple of minutes, but he is very wise. He gave her some really, really good information. He didn't jump to her side like a lot of parents do and automatically think their child is right, which I totally loved about him. He just said her straight, was like, look, this is what you need to do. She needs to get out the bed and need to work on it. So I do like Emily's dad. I hope we see more of him. I wanted Emily's mom to say something. Like, she didn't talk. I'm sure she may have had a conversation with him, but they didn't show it. Like, I wanted her to say something, but I did. I loved her dad. He was really, really fun. I think it was. I don't know if I should say sweet, or I think it was I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call it, but it was big of Pete to go to um, Nicole, Emily's best friend, obviously, to try to get help with the situation. That is what you do. If you cannot get through to your woman, you go to her best friend, and her best friend will tell her, look, girl, I'm going to need you to get this together because your man wants to sleep in the same bed. That's what you do. If you can't get through to your girlfriend, you go and ask her friend to talk to her, and all of a sudden she gets it. I'm just saying that's what you do. That's how you do it. So Pete knew what he was doing, but I'm glad that Nicole went to Emily and was like, "Hey, Pete had this conversation with me, and this is what we need." You know, he feels this way. I'm glad that she didn't just go out and go buy a bed or something. You know, I'm glad she didn't jump to that conclusion. I'm glad she sat Emily down and was like, look, your man really wants you back. He really wants to have that relationship with you. So I really like that. What else? Oh, I think it is so funny that Nicole wipes Summer's butt after she uses the restroom. I thought that was so funny. Nicole's gonna be a great mom. She is. I thought that was hilarious. Let's go back to Miranda. So, for one thing, I want to say, I don't care who you like on the show. For one, I personally have my favorites who I like. That's what I say. So I don't want anyone to think that I'm bashing anyone or trying to make you guys feel like you should like a certain person. That's not what I'm about. I'm just giving my opinion how I see it. But anyway, back to Miranda. She took Nicole to go get her headshots with her, and Nicole all of a sudden goes home and is like, oh, well, what did you think if I get into modeling? She didn't say anything about wanting to get into modeling until Miranda took her with her, and then tried to play it off like, oh, I was just kidding. Now you know you want to get into modeling. You saw somebody else doing it, and you decided you want to do it. That's what I see with Nicole Bennett. Like, she tries to do what everybody else does, and then tries to make it better. That's what I get that from her. I really do. I do. So yeah. So I'm gonna need Nicole to like get her own stuff, bro. But that's all I really have about the episode. Now, since I'm done with my recap about the episode, let's talk about what went down on Twitter between Emily and Miranda. What the heck is going on with them? So, Miranda, I don't know how it all started. Apparently, Miranda feels that Emily was criticizing or bashing her son. That's what it is. She felt Miranda felt Emily was bashing Ledger. Which, that ain't the only thing either. Before I get to that, she posted a picture of Meredith texting her and saying she was sorry about the comments that she said about her being fake or whatever. And the caption she put, or in the tweet she put, now who's fake? I don't see anything fake about that. The girl was trying to tell you, you know what, I shouldn't have said that, I'm sorry. And move it along. Congratulations on your new baby, which Miranda's pregnant with baby number 2. So I hope there's a second season. But anyway, I think Meredith was really being genuine. It was just like, I shouldn't have said it. I'm being real and apologizing to you. But instead of her taking that way, she decides to post for everybody in the world to see that she texted her. That's a little bit sneaky to me, and very, very messy and shady of Miranda to do that. I don't see anything fake about it. It's my perception. Somebody else could see something fake. I didn't see anything fake about it. She just said, I'm sorry. Like, for one, she didn't have to say it. She could have just been like, chick, you fake, and left it alone. But she came back and told you she was sorry for saying it, and she shouldn't have said that. I don't understand. But then she goes to say that Emily was bashing Ledger and all this other stuff. Now, I don't think she was bashing her or bashing Ledger. Period. I don't think it was even about Ledger to begin with. I really don't. I didn't see where she was bashing her. I don't. And then Miranda posted a picture of Amzi and Emily from, I don't remember what episode it's from, but Amzi was kind of like, her hand was in midair and looking like it was going to hit Emily. Now, I don't remember Amzi ever slapping Emily. I don't remember that. I remember Ledger slapping Miranda a couple of times, but I don't remember Amzi ever doing that. So, but in that tweet, she was like, all 2-year-olds slap, right, Emily? Like, why are you being so messy? Like, stop it. It's ridiculous. Let me just say, and then on top of that, a whole bunch of fans got into it and started calling everybody really ugly names, and it was just a mess. And then there was a comment that the Pretty Wicked Mom's Facebook page made where, who would you go on a playdate with, Nicole or Miranda? Emily posted from her and Nicole's joint account saying that they would rather go with Nicole and be with the most well-behaved child or something to that effect. And then Miranda takes it and says that she was talking about her son again. Who doesn't want this? Not on that one. I mean, it's kind of iffy. I don't think she was bashing her child. She was just saying she was complimenting Nicole and her child. If she wanted to bash her child, I think she would have said Ledger was bad. I really do, because she was going back and forth with Miranda on Twitter and not talking about her and not tagging her in tweets. So I really think Emily has the balls to tell her, like, girl, your son is bad. I don't want my child playing with your child. I think that would have been bashing, but she didn't do that. So I don't know. Miranda is, I told y'all, Miranda says she's a Southern Belle. She's real sneaky and real nasty about it. So I don't know. I didn't see bashing anywhere, to be honest. I don't. But let me say this. The girls, for one, I don't think Miranda should have posted anything on there for fans to get into it. She should have called Emily, because I know she has her number, and just been like, well, I feel like you're bashing my son, and I don't think it's right. They should have had that conversation off the internet, off Twitter, where fans weren't getting into it. But that didn't happen. So because that didn't happen, fans were saying that Emily was a bad mom or Miranda's a bad mom. Let's make this clear. We see these girls' lives an hour a week. We, as fans, don't have any right to say either one is a bad mom, because we don't know. That's, for one, it's not our place to say anybody's a bad mom on TV or off TV. If you're not parenting that person's child, you shouldn't be talking about the way they're parenting them. That's for one. So for fans to get into it with Emily or Miranda, you can have your opinions about people, that's fine, but you're crossing the line where you're talking about somebody's kids, or you're saying that they don't know how to be a mom or they don't know how to parent. That is not your business. Stay in your lane and mind your own business. That's how I feel about it. I read some of the comments and I was getting upset, not only toward Emily but towards Miranda, because we don't know what she does with her son. All we see is what's on TV, and we make our judgments from that. But that's no right to go say that they're bad moms. It's not. So I think you should leave both of them alone and mind your own business about people's parenting. Now, you can say whatever you want to pertaining to the show, because I do that. I give my opinion on the show from what I see, but I don't give my opinion about someone's parenting or about someone's personal life that I don't see on TV or I have no knowledge about, because that's how rumors get started, and that's how relationships end up broken, marriages end up broken, friendships end up broken. So I do think that they both should have settled it off Twitter. If Miranda felt like she had something to say, she should have called Emily up and been like, look, this is how I feel, do something about it. That's how I feel. So, I know it's a lot. This video is a little longer than normal, but I do want to give a special shout out to some of my people who were tweeting with me yesterday. To Mr. Fantastic Cash, One Sweet Bama Bell, and Jaybird Tweets, for all of y'all tweeting during Pretty Wicked Moms. I really appreciate you guys' comments and everything. And so here's your special shout out during the recap. Also stay tuned. I'm really trying to do some things with the show, trying to maybe do a giveaway soon, a contest, something. Also trying to find a way to have you guys call in and give comments during the show as well. So stay tuned, because I have plans coming up for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at Zachariah. Leave your comments below, please, if you don't mind, about what you think about anything I've said during my recap or previous recaps. And tune in next week to Pretty Wicked Moms on Lifetime, 10/9 Central. Oh, before that, tune into the Anna Nicole Smith movie. It looks like it's going to be so good, and I can't wait to watch it. And I may do a recap. I don't know, because I don't really know a lot about Anna Nicole Smith, but who cares? I'll probably do one. But that's all I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching all my videos, and I love all of y'all. Bye.